Hello and welcome back to Late Night Coloring Mama. My name is Lacey. If you're new here, I'm so happy you're here. And today I have a coloring book and supply haul for you guys. So I looked at some stuff that I've had on my list for quite some time, and I decided to get those while they're still available, because I know sometimes coloring books go out of print and are no longer available. Some of these have been on my list for a while, some maybe not so long. But yeah, let's get started. The first thing I want to share with you is my supply that I got. You guys know how I love Shuttle art. So I got some Shuttle art ultra fine permanent markers. I think these will go good on little spaces or tracing lines or anything like that for me. There's 30 of them. It's colored ink, ultrafine tip 0.5 millimeter, non-toxic and acid free, and it says artist quality. So I'll take one out if I can here. Now I don't really like what they're in, but it's fine. I can always put them. I have a tote of like some markers. I could just throw them in there if I really want to. But I think the colors, if they really turn out like this color, I think they're pretty. So that's kind of why I got them too. And they are super small. Oh, and they feel really nice. Oh, can you see that or not? But yeah, they feel nice. I'll have to use them sometime when I'm coloring with you guys. Oh, it just says a note. Please put the cap on after use to prevent ink from drying out. Yeah, we know that, but that's still nice. Some people may not. It says quick dry, low odor, waterproof, resist smearing and fading. Vivid ink delivers vibrant impressions and detailed lines. So I'm excited to use these, and I'm thinking I'm going to use some in something that I'll share soon. So let's get to the coloring books. I only bought one supply. There's a lot of supplies that I have that I haven't used yet, so I don't really need to buy anymore, even though it's tempting. You know, I may still in the future, but I would like to try to use some of my other supplies that I'm too chicken to use that I need to do and use. Okay, so I know it's not Christmas, but I've had this on my list forever. You guys know I love mandalas, so I had to get it. This is Strem's Christmas Mandala by Stremena Tuzsuzova. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. But yeah, this is the book I got. I'm not going to do a full flip through. Eventually I will plan on doing a full flip through, but right now I'm not going to. So we'll just start here. And they're cute little mandalas. The paper is pretty thin, so I mean, I'll probably, if I use markers, I'll have to put something behind it. They are single-sided, these are, so that's really nice. That's really cute. I haven't fully looked through all these yet. I literally just got them. And they just came in the mail, so. Looks like a gingerbread man and maybe hot cocoa or some whipped cream. And I can already picture the colors I may use when I color this at some point. Everything I got on here is from Amazon today, so I just wanted to let you know that. Then it gives you color test papers, which is nice. And I think it gives you quite a few, and then some blank pages as well. So that is it with this one. This is Coloring Book Strem's Christmas Mandala by Stremena Tuzsuzova. Again, sorry if I said that wrong. Okay, so the next coloring book I have, I've seen many Jade Summer flip-throughs from a long time ago that people may have. And I like Jade Summer. I just don't have a lot of the coloring books. and they've been on my list. So I decided to purchase some of those. The first one I got is Anime Coloring Book, Jade Summer, and this one feels pretty thick to me. So it looks like they have both of them up close and kind of far away. Or just two of the same pictures. I can't tell, honestly. But I think it's a really cute coloring book. So yeah, they're two of the same pictures, which is really nice. So if I were to screw up on one, or if I enjoyed the picture a lot, I'd have another one to color, maybe differently. She looks like a warrior princess. And I like to show you guys just a little bit out of the books, just in case you're interested in purchasing the same book. It's nice to always see what the pictures look like inside. I personally think that helps me decide if I want to purchase the book or not. I really like that picture. That's really cool. So that's Anime Coloring Book, Jade Summer. Now, the next book I got is a color by number, because you know I love those. This is a volume 2. I don't have a volume 1 or anything. I just liked the pictures of this one, so that's what caught my eye. Mystery Mosaics Floral Wings. So I really like that. It's Hexagons edition, black backgrounds. It says every picture starts as a mystery, every number reveals a clue. Now these are smaller than, I don't know if you can see it, smaller than that. They are really, really tiny. I have a few coloring books like that, and that's what I personally like to use my fine tips on. I do use colored pencils sometimes, but I like to use my fine tip markers in these. So I'm not going to go through the whole book, but so it says here that the color selection consists of 27 hues listed on the back cover. Each color is distinctly labeled with both numbers and letters to ensure that only one character fits into each square, which significantly enhances the quality of the finished artwork. So a unique aspect is that the colors remain consistent across all pages. Therefore, if you decide to remove the pages for easier coloring, you won't have to worry about the color guide inside. The numbers and letters assigned to each square correspond with the palette on the back cover. Squares that are completely white will be left blank with no numbers assigned to them. These floral patterns offer relaxation and mindfulness. making them ideal for color, therapy, peace, and serenity. And basically it tells you if you're using markers, water-based pens, or any other coloring tools that might bleed through the paper. They recommend using the bleed through prevention sheets. It tells you how about that. So and here's a color palette. And this is, I don't even know if you guys are able to see it if I even get close. They're really, really tiny. I don't mind them. Sometimes it plays tricks with my eyes, but I don't mind them. So yeah, that's basically the whole coloring book. So I'm not just gonna flip through all of them. Just, yeah, that's what it is. Some of them you can kind of see what they are through the outline. These take me a bit to color. I do enjoy it. These are relaxing to me. So and there's the color chart on the back. But yeah, that's one that I got. And then I got okay, you guys know I love Creative Haven. I have quite a collection going of Creative Haven. Obviously, I do not have them all. I don't want them all. There's a few that I just am not interested in. They're all beautiful, but there's just a few I just don't picture myself coloring. But I do not have any of the gnome ones, and I think the gnomes are adorable. So I got garden gnomes. And this is Teresa Goodridge. I'm sure many of you have seen this. I do love that they have perforated edges. The lining is pretty dark. I like that. They're just adorable. I just am like, I want to color that. I don't know if I'll use pencils. I don't think I'll use gel pen. I might use a little bit of pencils and markers in here. I like the paper in the Creative Haven. They're not too thin, they're not too thick, but I like it. And I still put paper behind for bleed through. So there's been times I have forgotten though. I do forget sometimes. They're just so adorable. And you know, this could be for fall too because it's got pumpkins and all the fun things in there. Okay, we'll stop with that. I'm sure a lot of you have seen those. But yeah, that's Creative Haven Garden Gnomes, Teresa Goodridge. And then my last coloring book, which is another Jade Summer coloring book. You guys know I love flowers. Is Flower Coloring Book, Springtime Flowers, Jade Summer. And I like the line art in here too. I don't know, something about these flowers and the pages I just really like. And I love how they're single-sided as well. I don't mind double-sided, but I feel like with single-sided I have more option. For what I have anyway. Of supplies. If that makes sense. And this is just the testing page. You can document color choices, which is nice to have too. So that is Flower Coloring Book, Springtime Flowers, Jade Summer. And that, my friends, is all that I have. If you like this video, please consider giving it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. I hope you all have a wonderful night and happy coloring. Bye.